In-Sayne
Cuisine. Hello everybody and welcome to In-Sayne Cuisine. Today I'm going to teach you about how to make a roux. Now a roux is equal parts flour and fat. In my case, I tend to use butter for my roux. Of course, equal parts are by weight, and so a tablespoon of butter does not weigh the same as a tablespoon of flour, but I found that if you use a heaping tablespoon of flour, that works well with a tablespoon of butter for 1 cup of liquid. Let's go on over to the stove and show you how to do it. Okay, so here we go. I've got a tablespoon of butter. I've got my pan. It's already heated up. Just going to go ahead and put that in there. And I want to wait for that butter to melt down. I can use my whisk to move it around a little bit to help speed things up somewhat. Now there are 3 different types of roux that I'm going to show you today. The first is what we call a white roux. The next is a blonde roux, and then a dark roux or brown roux. So there's my butter. It's nice and melted. Now notice I'm going to take a nice heaping tablespoon. This is just a regular eating tablespoon. Just a nice heaping tablespoon of flour. I'm going to put that right down in there. Then I'm going to whisk that in really well. So I'm going to let that heat up. And there we go, right there. That is a white roux. If I'm making a white sauce using milk or something else, that's where I'm going to go ahead and add my hot liquid. We're going to let this continue to heat up. We want to move it around a little bit with our whisk. And we're just going to let this go. And you'll see that it'll start to brown. Now the trick is once it starts to brown, it will go very, very quickly. You can go from slightly brown to burnt very fast. You see it is starting to get a little bit darker now. What you're going to start to smell is it smells like popcorn, and you'll see that that's gotten a little bit darker. That is a very good blonde roux. Now we're going to keep going to make it a brown roux. It's going to go even darker. It's going to start to smell a little bit like burnt popcorn and look a lot like peanut butter. And there we go. That's a very good brown roux.